Hello, welcome to your reading today. My name is Katero, and we'll be going over your past, present, future, your mind, body, spirit, maybe a love reading, and your light and shadow reading. So, also some oracle. So, if any of that seems interesting to you, go to the timestamps and I'll see you there. Or just watch the whole thing because it's all meant for you, baby. Let's get into the past, present, future. Let's see what we got here. Your past is coming out as the Chariot. So, things have been moving fast in your past energy. You've been going. I feel like you haven't really spent a lot of time on self-reflection, and that is what you are doing right now as the Hanged Man. So, as the Hanged Man, we're spending a lot of time in our own head. That's where we are. We're trying to figure out how we can slow down, how we can do things like maybe possibly passive income that can help us live a more fulfilling life, right? So that's where we're at with your present energy. So let's look at your future energy. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. So all of this work that you've been doing is paying off. You are I think right now you just need to remind yourself that things are going to get better. You are doing a great job. Okay, you have an idea, you're a creative, you're doing all the things that you need to do, and I feel like you're feeling a little like stuck in this energy where like nothing feels like it's moving, and you want to do things, you want to do all of these things, but it takes resources and materials to do them, and that's where you feel kind of stuck. It's like, I want to do this thing, but all of these other factors are resisting me from moving forward. So I think what we need to do here is we just need to take some time to reflect on things are moving forward whether you see it or not. Okay? The sun is shining whether you see it or not, whether it's there or not. Even when it's night out, it's shining on the other side of the world. So just remember that the star is always there for you, baby. So I think let's take that into account. Let's put that in our little books back here, and let's go into your mind, body, spirit. So, spirits, what do we have for this collective's mind, body, spirit reading? Let's give a good shuffle. I love a good shuff. Okay, mind, coming in, the Temperance. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So you know that things are stagnant, right? Because we're in that present energy. We know things are stagnant. So we are having patience for ourselves. That's so beautiful. That's so beautiful because it's so easy to feel anxious about what we could, should, would do, right? And it's almost kind of like a little addicting. Like depression's a little addicting. Being stuck in the negative energy is addicting. So it's so wonderful that you're having patience with yourself in that aspect. And your body is feeling it because the world is where your body's energy is. So it's very fulfilling. Oh my gosh, all these good things, major arcana cards. So you might be feeling like you've been changing your habits lately. Maybe you've changed your routine. Maybe you're getting up a little bit earlier than you normally would because the morning time is very sacred, right? There's nobody up. And being up in the morning before any noise comes about is a beautiful thing. And changing your routine, I feel like you have done that. I feel like either you change your routine or you're consistent with your workout, something like that. Maybe you've changed your eating habits. Because replacing a habit is a lot easier. Replacing a bad habit is a lot easier when you replace it with a good one. And one that like actually makes you feel better, like your mood changes. So what does your spirit feel about this? Your spirit is the Empress. Oh my gosh. So much loving energy here. You are in good spirits. You're like, you know what? Things are slow. You feel a little stuck, but you know what? That's okay because the universe, I'm trusting the universe. You are trusting the universe to bring you the resources that you need for this project that you want to do. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. This is very sacred. So that was your mind, body, spirit reading. let's move into, I don't know if I want to do the love reading because the love readings are always so confusing for me. Like, y'all confuse me. This collective is very complicated. I guess we can just do maybe like, let's just do I want to do a 5-card? Let's do a 5-card spread. Okay. Let's do a 5-card. Let's do your role in this energy of love that we're experiencing, okay? So your role is the High Priestess. Ooh, mysterious. Okay, so you're very intuitive in what you want. You very much so trust your gut feeling. So you know that I hate this because I say it all the time, but like, it is what it is and it is what it shall be. You know what I mean? Like, you're very much so like, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, then it was a lesson learned. Okay? So, what's your partner's soulmate energy role? What's their role in this vicinity? Okay, so we have the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords energy is giving me, they have a lot on their plate. They have a lot of responsibilities. They're very, I feel like they're very consumed with their thoughts when it comes to you. Like, they're very obsessed with you in a good way. But they have a lot of responsibilities that they need to take care of first. And that has definitely been coming up in the readings for sure. For sure. So what's your past foundation? Your past foundation, ooh, that's beautiful. It's the 10 of Cups. So what this is telling me is that you guys are a very loving energy, okay? You can see a future between the two of you. You can see a stable, official life. I'm talking like having a farm with some chickens and some goats and maybe a cow. I don't know if you want to do a whole ass cow, but like... But like that kind of love, you know, like you want to have a compound with them, with like some friends, and y'all gonna cook dinner every night, and it's gonna be so fun. Like, this is the energy that I feel between you and your partner. So that's amazing. So let's see what the current state is between you two right now, because I feel like this is, I feel like these are two individuals that know each other. So your current state is the Ace of Wands. Okay, so this is like new energy. This is new chapters rising. So y'all are like figuring things out. It's very flirty. The banter is there. It's very bubbly. And I think y'all really respect each other, and you've been through a lot with each other already. Like, I feel like y'all have trauma bonded in a way. In situations that you didn't think that you would be in, but you guys did, and it's turned into like a very soul alignment connection between the two of you. I think that's really beautiful. So what does the future hold between you two? Okay, what's the looming future? Spirits, tell me. Give me something good, please. The King of Swords. Okay, so what is this? This is telling me that there's a lot of observation being taken place. There's a lot of like being mindful of like watching the experiences between you two and not acting irrationally. And I think right now both of you are in a state where you're just pondering the thought of fantasized future between the two of you. And it's both mutual, okay? Like there's the love and appreciation and passion is there. But I think right now you're in a place where you don't want to act entirely yet. You're still being like thoughtful about what your actions are, what you're saying to them. Nothing's fully verbalized yet. And I think that's going to take some time before you get there. I think you're being very patient about this. So, which is honestly like a good thing when it comes to that. So let's get into your light and shadow. Let's move forward. I think that was a beautiful love reading. I don't want to go too far into the love reading because I feel like if I keep diving deeper, it's just going to be a hole. Well, we can pull a clarifying card for the end of the love reading. Here we go. So we have question your beliefs often. Release what isn't working. So maybe you have some ties that you need to cut off. We have the little infinity sign here. We just had the 8-8 Lionsgate portal. So that's pretty interesting. Let's see what the infinity sign is. It is decidedly so. So you already know, what decision you need to make about this. It's just you're being patient about when to act, when to respond. Okay? So that is great. Great stuff there. Let's move forward into the light and shadow reading. What is this collective's light spirit? The Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles is also a new chapter. You have a lot of ideas. You want to be financially stable. You know that these ideas will make you financially stable. You're such a creative person in this aspect. I feel like you just give like holistic vibes. You give great energy. Like, you are literally like, I see the Sun card also in my mind's eye. So let's move forward. What is this collective's shadow spirit? Your shadow is the Two of Cups. And I think what this is saying to me is you have a fear of this potential love and passion that you could have with this connection that you have experienced with another person, or maybe like a career. Maybe you're just scared to be making this amount of money. Maybe you're scared to be having this amount of love towards somebody because you've never felt this way before. And that's totally fine. Like, I think, ooh, I got a little do right there. But that's totally fine. But I think you also need to think about, why are you scared about this? What feelings will you go through if you do something like this, right? So let's see the life lesson out of this, okay? Spirits, what is the lesson? Three of Cups. So I think the lesson here is, once we move past the fear of falling in love, and especially with yourself, falling in love with yourself, falling in love with other people, being financially stable, once you get past all of that, the fear and the doubt and the feelings in between, you're going to celebrate tremendously after this lesson has been learned, okay? It's going to be an experience that you've never had before, and it's exciting, and you're practicing gratitude, and it's literally like you're being a little delulu about this, and it's the best thing that you can do for yourself. So let's do, what needs releasing, spirits? What energy does this collective need to release? The Devil. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, sorry. The Devil's awesome. No. Like, this is telling me that there's some sort of conflict that's going to happen whenever you express these feelings that you want to express. And this is the energy that you need to release. This is the argument that you need to have, the conversation that you need to have. I don't know if it's necessarily an argument. I think it's you telling your opinion and staying down on your, like strict on the boundary line. Like, this is where my limit is, and that is how I'm going to take it. So, yes, honey, yes. You have those hard conversations, because once you have these hard conversations, these truths coming out that are being revealed, once they come out, you will literally celebrate the best love that you've ever had in your entire life. So just think about that. Think, you know what? Once I do this, shit's gonna happen for real, like for real, for real. Okay? So, yes. So what's the next step forward? I know I probably already said that. But what... Sorry, I just wiped the mic there. I hope it didn't mess that up. But what is the next step forward? The Queen of Wands. Yes. Action, baby. Straight up. Be in your own feminine power. And just think, I'm a goddess. Okay? Just, this is your thought. I'm a goddess no matter what I do. Of course we make mistakes because we're human. But in my soul, this feels right. And if it feels good, that is God. Okay? Just think that. Let's get into the oracle. That was a beautiful light and shadow reading. Let's get some oracle going. All right, spirits. Any final messages for this collective? Oh, we have the big picture thinking, visionary, inspired ideas. So you are definitely a creative, and you have a lot of love to give to the world. I feel like I want to read out of this one. This one. Wait, where'd my card go? Oh, I guess I wasn't meant for it. Okay. Any other advice for this collective spirit at this time? Forgive, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Yes, honey. So this conversation you're going to have, do it for you. And this one really wanted to come out. It says, don't keep waiting, claim it today, and do it soon. Live presently. Oh, I love that. Love it. Okay. Any other advice, Spirit? Do you want any spirit guides to come out this time? Any lasting messages for this collective spirit? The heart. Oh, 4. Okay, we have to read out of this one. We have to read out of this one. Because it's literally a flaming heart on a sword. Like, this tells me that there might be a cutting of a tie of a relationship for sure. So it's a sign of passion and desire. Find what sets your soul on fire. The heart says, always remember what is essential and sacred. It is easy for the path to become clouded with other people's words and desires, so forget what makes you feel alive. The heart on fire is a powerful sign that reminds you to look inside yourself again. Find what sets your soul on fire and what makes you burst into a dance and a smile when no one sees you, and align with that feeling. Let's keep it there. Let's end it there. Thank you so much for joining me on my tarot reading. If you'd like to see more, subscribe, or just let the universe come to you, baby. Mwah! Love you. Bye.